I can barely see through my own two eyes because a canopy of hair is occluding me. I have eyes occluded by my own coif. You like my $10 words? I got plenty. I got 20. 20 of them. Alright, dope. The hours rolled over. Jeez Louise. I guess we can get this show on the road. On Sonora LaRue. 8 hours and 32 minutes in. I feel like we've made pretty decent progress. I guess I'll do some of the housekeeping things as we wait for more people to roll in. And as I try to remember what I even did. So, we freed ourselves from the Hypogean jail. We defeated Dark Beast Parl. We showed our genitalia in a Walmart and got promptly kicked out. So far, the Bloodborne run is going all according to cake. I think there's one more thing we can do in the Cathedral Ward before we ultimately move the hell on, though. That's what I'm thinking. So, if I were a person with a brain, where would I live? What's the fastest way to get to where I want to be? That's the question. That's the $1 million Kenpachi. We'll just go to the Great Bridge, I guess. It's probably the fastest way. We have one more person to rescue from the clutches of the hunt. And I was talking about him in the last stream. I was like, there's a guy who goes the opposite place you tell him to, and there's a guy who is a big meanie head, and I thought they were the same guy. They are in fact not the same guy. They're altogether different guys. Oh, that's bad timing. That's unfortunate. A little bit too late. Alright, blood vials. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but if you can, you might be able to puzzle out what the hell I'm even talking about. And if you can't, then that sucks, I guess. Hi. I don't actually feel like fighting all of this. I'm in the wrong place entirely, I just realized. I went to the actually entire wrong place. I'm not even kind of where I want to be. I don't know what I thought this place was. But I've gone and ballsed it all up. So we're going to unballs. We're going to do the balls delete move. And we're going to go to the Hunter's Dream. This time, we're going to go to the Cathedral Ward for crying out loud. Now then. That was just a practice run. We were just practicing. That's what practice looks like, if you were wondering. How are we looking over here? Not smashing. Not looking smashing. Oh, fudge. I forgot to do the main thing. I did put out the announcements, but one of them is not like the other. Might be too late now, but that's a whoopsie on my part. Hopefully that fixes it. Hey there, Pseudo Shaman. Welcome to the stream. You're the only one here at the moment. It's a rare time where I'm all by my lonesome. Who knows what could happen? It's kind of up in the air. What's her deal? Oh. Wait. Hang on. We rescued this lady.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive.
You right?
Thank you very much.
Okay, we got the church bow
the town
female.
is in disarray, but there are still people here. Together we await the help of the healing church. I cannot begin to express my gratitude to you.
So she's a nun. She was a nun.
I can offer is my own lowly blood.
Lonesome Pale Hours, yep.
If it would suffice.
Yeah, let's have it. Let's take... Oh, I've already received blood from a whore. My mistake. I didn't realize that you can only have one blood at a time. Now, if you want to see something interesting, watch Adele back there when we talk to the whore.
Oh, hello. Sorry, dear. You're much too eager.
Yeah, she's got
I've only so much blood, okay?
She doesn't seem too fond. She doesn't seem too fond of the whore. You know, she's a nun, not a fan of a whore, and you know, it's probably because she doesn't have a convent anymore. She had a convent, now she has none. So, now that we've gotten to know our people a little better, let me run dick first into danger. Hey, Slytherin, welcome to the stream. You are welcome as heck. We're trying to do Bloodborne. I'm hoping to make some decent progress today. I've made decent progress every time I've played, so it's basically just trying to live up to the train that I'm running on myself. Probably not the best imagery, but here we are. You're avoiding work? Hang on, we got a goobly bubbly guy here. Come on, a little closer. Aw. Thought I could make something happen. Oh, crud. Okay, so when they grab you, you pay attention to the top right there. Well, the chat's covering it now, but I had 24 insight. And now I have 22. So these things eat your insight. It's not great when they grab you. So we're going to try to not let them going forward. Let me see what chat's saying here, because I missed some stuff. Slytherin's avoiding work. She's sick of it. Don't be shy, come closer. Yeah, okay. Hey, Kitty. Sounds like my sleep paralysis demons. Do they take your insight as well? Not very neighborly of them. If and you ask me. Oh, really? Really? We're just this dude right now? Okay. We might be in some danger here. But I don't care. We're just gonna spam blood thing. You know what? Okay, we're just gonna deal with this the old-fashioned way. Look, guys. I don't have the patience for all of this. I don't know why that wasn't a parry, but you're cooking mashed potatoes while you watch this? Awesome. This is the perfect game to cook mashed potatoes too. I don't know if you knew that, but that's actually true. Wish you could share. Well, I mean, you could sell it on eBay and make like $60,000. That's an option for you. Let's see. Good luck. Sure, it'll go well. Oh yeah, D-Kitty's got somewhere to be. Best of luck with that. I do hope that it goes well. Let me know if you feel like telling me. Now we need to. I don't know what just happened. My brain just shut off. Okay, cool. So we rescued the whore from this door. So now there's no one there. That makes sense, right? Cause and effect. But now there's this one.
What's this 2-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that
You'll have to be more specific. I've got a lot of 2-bit nonsense.
She's a damn fool to trust an outsider.
The whore from this door is your punk band?
Well, her salt's probably just fixing
you can have it.
some of your coin.
Alright, that weird.
Alright. What crafty lies does the outsider have today? You think I'm an easy mark?
There's a safe place for you if you want to go.
Well, give me your best shot.
Okay, so this guy thinks we're lying. And since he thinks we're lying, we should tell him to go to the place that he thinks we want him to go, so he'll go to the other place. That's right. I'm a genius in this. I've already played this game. So we're going to tell him to go to Yosefka's clinic.
Too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even then.
Lie? You know, you got to roll with them. I think telling someone that I would like to adopt in real life, move on with or something. Usually are. But yeah, the game wants us to go to the woods. I'm not really ready for the woods. I'm not in a woods kind of place in my life right now. That's not who I am. Place. the Hemwick charnel lane, which kind of looks like woods, but isn't. It's a lane. A charnel lane. Now, you guys may have learned about those in school. I know I have. It's mostly going to be a lot of witches here. A lot of witches and people in shaggy clothing. You know, weirdos, grifters, people who live in charnel lanes that look suspiciously like woods but aren't woods. Oh, that dog had some stuff sticking out of its head. That dude just appeared out of weird. Just angry dogs everywhere. These things with their glowing eyeballs. There we go. Oh. Okay. I guess we don't get to have that. I guess that's just not something we get to have. We don't get to have that visceral... I can't talk. I've forgotten all the buttons. I started playing like this is a different game entirely. That's, again, wrong button. I don't know what just happened. Everything shut off. Well, now my stake driver's on fire. So, I guess that's who we are now. There you go. We set the tip of a metal weapon on fire, and now the weapon is stronger. If none of you learned about charnel lanes, I hope at least you learned that. That fire will make any weapon 50% more effective. Is anyone coming in behind me? Yeah, there's some skulky boy over here. Just skulking along. And I know there's something behind me, too. Like, that didn't escape me. Thought I got rid of all the shooty guys, but there seem to be more. Oh, I didn't. I just brought them down to near death and then ran away from them. Like a dingus. You know, like a northern reticulated dingus. Endangered, but not extinct. Alright, are we done? Are we good on people shooting the shit at/with me? I hope. I'm not gonna say it's a sure thing. Maybe I'll dip a toe in the water. Hashtag WikiFeet. The elusive dingus. Yeah. Very hard to find. It's basically cryptid status at this point. The northern reticulated dingus. I think this is where I came from. It sure is. Okay. Well, then I think there's nothing else for it. Maybe it's not the internet. Maybe it's just Twitch being Twitch. Twitch being a son of a bitch. Okay, we got Quicksilver bullets. We got Bone Marrow Ash. We got some thick cold blood. And more thick cold blood. Walking into a fire is still bad. But that's okay. It's called human science. When you've got science on your side, you can't go wrong. Unless you're like dangling over a pit of acid. Because, or a vat, sorry, vats of acid. A vat of acid is technically science. You know, so if you have science by your side, then it's probably a bad situation. Because acid is basically just science's answer to fire. You know, nature has fire. Fire belongs to nature. That everyone knows that. That's been true for millennia. Millennia. That's been true since the Millennium Puzzle. I'm about to die. You don't want that. Hello? Do my bullets not? Excuse me? There we go. Let's get all that back. But yeah, fire belongs to nature, and acid belongs to science, and then they both essentially do the same thing. They both pretty much have the same job as each other. Okay, we've got a lantern. We've got quite a collection of echoes at this moment, so I'm going to run back to the Hunter's Dream really quick. Bob's your uncle. I'm going to buy a weapon. I think it's time to purchase a wapom. Also, that thing that sucked on my brains took 2 insight from me, the badger, and we're going to get those 2 insight back. We're just going to eat them. We're going to eat these madmen's skulls, and we'll be good to go. So, we got the stake driver, and we need Ludwig's rifle. We're going to get Ludwig's rifle. Let's see here. A rifle typically used by the Healing Church's hunters. It is said that this rifle was employed by Ludwig, the first hunter of the church. Its long, heavy barrel makes up in range for what it lacks in reload speed. Ludwig's rifle exhibits several departures from the workshop's design, suggesting that the church anticipated much larger inhuman beasts. And so, whoops. And so we're going to purchase that. We're going to purchase it, stick it right on our gun hole. The place where we put our guns. Bam. Just like that. Ludwig's rifle belongs to us now. It's not terribly different from the blunderbuss, but it has a higher stun rate. So I think we're gonna fiddle with that for a little while. And to celebrate the occasion, we're gonna upgrade it a bit too. That's still the wrong one. Still the wrong one, Voyager. There we go. Ludwig's rifle. We can upgrade this a few times. There we go. That's not too bad. We'll leave it at +3 for now. That's plenty. Plenty. How about some gems? Do we have any gems in here? Just weird blood-tinged gems? I mean, something's better than nothing, I suppose, but... Let's see. And then we got this just recently from an enemy. Acid comes in nature, too? No. That's not real acid. You think your internet decided to stop being a jerk? Happy to hear it. Yeah, I'm seeing the numbers kind of fluctuate a bit. We're going to stick that into our Hunter's Axe. Is there anything better that we can stick into our Hunter's Axe? No. That's fine. So we got Ludwig's rifle. It's a fancy little machine there. Look at that thing. It kind of almost looks like an axe, but like backwards. We need it to digest. I don't know what you're talking about, Pseudo Shaman. You're crazy. You're saying crazy things. Alright, Hemwick Charnel Lane. Let's go back there. Everyone knows that when you swallow food, the fire in your stomach melts it and then sends it into your colons. You have a series of like 18 colons leading to your butthole. Don't sit here and try to educate me. I already know, okay? I know more than you could possibly imagine. Everyone here seems to be having a lovely time. Look at them. They're dancing with their weapons out. It's a bit weird. A bit of an odd flex. Whoa, how are there 2 of them there? What was that? Did I blink and miss it? Like, what the fuck happened there? There was 2. Nah, fam. I'm making false scientific claims? Nah, dude. I don't think so. You probably have ghosts in your blood, and they're causing you to lie. I don't know why you would do that, or why they would make you do that, but you need to see a doctor about it. Is this where I want to go? I don't know. I don't know if it is, but we're gonna look. All right, we've got an anonymous hole in the ground, and angry noises. What the fuck? All right, well. We'll deal with that when we come to it, I guess. There's nothing else for it here. Hello. Okay. The screams of agony really sound like they're having a good time. Yeah, well, I mean, do you dance in agony? Because I don't. Oh, okay. Wow. I don't dance in agony. Maybe I'm weird. The jury's still out on whether or not I'm weird. Bloodshot eyeball. You need an exorcist? Those aren't real. Why is everyone being so strange today? By the way, these motherfuckers... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm on fire again. Hold on. Fuck, shit, and ass. And piss. Maybe some cum. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Someone threw something at me. I wasn't expecting to have something thrown at me. What I was going to say You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna. You know what? God, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Okay, listen to me. No, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. When you have a certain amount of insight, like your boy, I'm gonna stop wasting my fire paper. Also, let me pick something that I don't mind wasting. There, Old Hunter's Bone. If I accidentally cast that spell, I think we'll be okay. Oh, she was at the gravestone. Everyone's stabbing me to death over here still. Anyway, if you have a certain amount of insight, those shaggy shadow monsters, which you'll notice are a lot harder than everything else out here, turn up. I sound flustered? I'm a bit flustered, yeah. I'm having some internal struggles here. This graveyard is popping, the best party here. Yeah, so this flippin' thing right here will not spawn if you have low insight. This is a high insight only kind of monster. And they're all over the flippin' place. And so it would be smart money to just, like, you know, spend all my insight. But, Jesus, that ain't no kind of life. Okay, you're dead. You're dead adjacent. You're a dog. You're a nuss. And we're back on top. Everything's okay again. Where was that person throwing shit? I want the shit thrower. Yeah, exactly. You up there. You got that lucky strike on me. Honestly, that enemy should have been the one to have the glowing eyes, because they got the kill shot. Shit. They got the kill shit on me. But, you know, this isn't a meritocracy in these woods / Charnel Lane. It's just not. Eminem here with the kill shot. High insight means you can see Lovecraftian horrors. Exactly. So those creatures coming out of the ground, they're pretty horrific. And there's a boss fight in this place. Excuse me, you died. There's a boss fight in this place that is considered the easiest boss in the game. And I don't think I've ever done this part of the game with such high insight before. So this should be interesting. I don't exactly know what's going to happen. Probably I'm going to get nutted on. That's probably what's going to happen. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll adapt. We'll overcome. We'll adapt, overcome. In that order. Fantastic. Okay, so... are we opening a shortcut down here? What's happening? Oh, we got an ambush. Being nutted on can be a good hobby. Yeah, for those who enjoy it. I know some people don't. And those people are no fun. Alright, we got crows over here. That's fine. I might... Okay, yeah, another one spawned. Go ahead. Go ahead, what's your story? Let's have it. Your story is I just got visceraled. That's your story. You just asked to avoid your hair? Well, I think a gentleman would do that regardless. He knew how to name a cat? Yeah, you know what? I'm allowed to say it, but I won't. I won't do it. Because I don't want to get TOS'd. I don't want to have, like, an argument with Twitch over my ethnicity. And my birthright to say the word. But, yeah, he definitely named his cat N-Word Man. It's so weird. I don't know why we do that. Yeah, that's, honestly, I think that's hilarious. I think that's a hilarious name for a cat. I think that's a hilarious name for anybody. Okay, so we've discovered that anonymous hole in the ground is actually a shortcut point. Twitch gonna come here with the Family Guy skin tone card? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I was having a conversation earlier, if I can get political here with you guys. I was having a conversation earlier with my mom. She's white. And we were talking about how coronavirus has sort of reignited an anti-Asian American / Asian Canadian sentiment, right? They're being attacked, they're being bullied, they're being mistreated. Really, guy? Over this whole situation. And it's, yeah, a lot of Asian hate crimes. It's really awful. And I was talking about how it reminds me, and this is not like a big brain idea here, I think anybody who's been alive for 20 years would have the same thought, that it reminds me of the way that Arab and Muslim people were treated after 9/11, and are still treated to this day, let's be honest, right? The comparison is there, and I actually experienced a lot of that racism because of the way I look. Because I don't look like a black guy, right? I don't have the hair, I don't have a lot of the facial features, so I don't read as black to most people. I am, though. I'm like half black, half German, there's a little bit of native in there. You know, but I don't read that way to most people. If I go out and live my life, people aren't going to be like, hey, what's that black guy up to? I do, however, look somewhat Indian/Middle Eastern. And as a result, after 9/11, I was in junior high, the last year of junior high, I think it was the 9th grade, when the towers fell. I got a lot of shit. I got dirty looks. I got people telling me to go back to my own country, on the trains, in school. You know, it was not fun. I think there's a clumpy boy there, and I got scared because a dude just happened. This dude in particular. This is the dude. Hang on a second, I'm in trouble. These things hit so flippin' hard. Like, they might hit his... Oh, Jesus, no, please don't, please! The rafters. The rafters. I'm just gonna do a run. I'm gonna run all the way back here. Go back to Canada. I'm half native, but I'm ghastly pale, so I don't talk about it. My aunt is like super dark. Super dark version of me. It's really weird. Yeah, and I know that. I know that about you. And I'm sure to a lot of people you don't read native. But yeah, so it I was talking to my mom about it, and she was saying how, like, no offense, right? Which is always the best way to start a sentence. During that time, she questioned whether or not it was a good idea for her to have had an interracial relationship that resulted in a child. And obviously the answer is, yeah, you should have it's good that you went ahead with it. Thanks, I'm alive, you know. That's pretty much where I'm at with it. But, you know, I can understand where she was coming from, right? Like, she didn't want me to get bullied. She didn't want to worry about my safety. And it was part of a broader conversation. Oh, this is the shortcut I opened. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. It was part of a broader conversation because her best friend is also a German white lady who has 4 children of color, all of whom are darker than me. And appropriately look black. You know, and she was under the misapprehension that they didn't really have to deal with racism growing up because I don't know what reason she gave, but that was her perception. And only now that they're adults approaching their... That same thing happened to Rack on his stream. I can't believe it just happened to me. This isn't going well. It's not going well at all. I'm the bastard of Loran. Yeah, her kids in their 30s were just finally telling her about it, about what they actually experienced. And it got me thinking, like, that's really sad, right? Because, like, neither me nor them had our fathers in the picture. LOL stereotype. So we didn't really feel safe talking about these issues with our parent because they couldn't possibly understand. How wild is that, right? That's crazy. Alright, well, you just need to chill out for a minute. It's a little too hot. A lot of biracial kids have a similar story? Probably, yeah. They probably do, for sure. The absolute audacity of this specific woman. This one in particular. And by some extension, this one too. too rude. Too rude to handle. Too rude to be dealt with. Too cold to hold. Hey. That was too slow. Too late, but we still got it off. Everyone out here hitting kind of hard. You know, a lot of the mixed black kids I've talked to all come to terms with how society saw them. And that's kind of the other thing, too, is like, it's really difficult to experience your identity when you're biracial. Unless there is a community... Can you stop? Unless there's a community of also biracial kids that you're a part of. Like biracial families that you're part of in a community. But I think a lot of people who grew up in my era, at least, didn't really get to experience that. I was usually one of, like, the only kids of color at my schools. They were predominantly white. And so, you know, there's the identity disconnect because the white kids don't really accept you. And the black ones don't really either. Could you chill for a second? Like, for one metric unit of time, could you chill the fuck out? That's what it feels like. Do you like it? I bet you don't. I bet you didn't like that. Now you're dead. Fuck ass. But yeah, it's and I've experienced something. Are you just hanging out? You waited for me? What a lovely little boy. Look at him. He waited for me. There's a disconnect. You know, and I've noticed, like, now, especially now with, like, you know, everyone is trying to be woke, everyone's trying to be more sensitive and considerate about the things that people deal with intersectionally and all this stuff. And I found that I've been sort of muscled out in those spaces too, at times, you know? I'll get people kind of telling me in a way that I guess they find acceptable that I don't really count. Right? I don't really count, so I don't really identify with being black because I was raised by a white parent and I don't read as black. So I may as well be a white person, is what I'm told. You know, it's something. Certainly something. It's not something I thought I was going to start talking about in the middle of Bloodborne, but here we are. You've seen that too? That's why you don't really talk about your heritage? Yeah. Oh, that guy, that guy walked into the fireplace. If I could give some advice, don't. That's my advice. Don't do it. Oh, hello. She just came in with a playful shove. She was just like, excuse me. Which, honestly, not bad. And yeah, set yourself on fire. Do it all day, man. I'm not mad. If you guys want to ambush me while walking into a bonfire, you know what I say to that? Boom. Do it again. Fuck. Do it again. There's so many of you. I wish there weren't. That's my wish. My solemn Kokoro wish. You gonna get me with that razzle-dazzle twice in a row? I don't think so. I mean, they pretty much did, so I have no room to flex. Yeah, how about that, guys? We're doing like an actual Bloodborne stream, not just like as a supplemental. We're doing it for real. We've got our big boy pants on. It's really hard when parents adopt a child of a different race. When kids experience racism, they need parents to confide in about those problems, and it's hard to relate to if they're different races. Yeah, it is. And not only to confide in, but to teach them, to advise them, to help them understand what to do, right? Like, I never got the talk because my dad isn't part of the picture, so I didn't have a black family member explain to me, you know, what I should expect from people. I kind of had to figure all of that out on my own. Oh, okay. I mean, you don't have to, but I see that you did, and you brought your big stupid axe with you. My grandfather grew up in the residential schooling system. So I don't feel as connected to my native side as I could be. And there's some guilt about that. Yeah, for sure. And, you know, yeah, I feel the same way. I have an entire black side of my family, and I barely know any of them. You know, I'm close with my sister. She's my half-sister, same dad. you know, but she has a connection to that side of the family. You know, there was a wake for my aunt who died in like 2008. You know, there was a wake that I went to, and I went there with my sister, and people thought that I was her boyfriend. Like, none of my relatives know who I am. You know, it's like, that kind of hurts. Makes me sad. You know, and you'd think, oh, well, you're an adult now, you could probably do something about it. Yeah, I probably could. I don't really know who to talk to for that, though. Like, I don't have, like, any contacts. It's wild. But yeah, the point is, you know, shit sucks. I don't know what the point is. I guess it was on my mind that I just wanted to talk about it. And we've done that now, so we can resume checking out this charnel lane. God, it's so charnel. It might be the most charnel lane I've seen to date. That does hurt. Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, it could be worse, right? I'm doing okay. And I don't know if I don't think Pseudo Shaman saw my last stream. We were doing The Missing, J.J. McField and the Island of Memories, and that game. Fuck. That game, oh god, I'm about to be stuck in some fencing. We don't like it. That game is really cool. It's a puzzle platformer where you basically solve puzzles by dismembering yourself, setting yourself on fire, breaking all your bones. It's pretty brutal. Oh, look who came out! Look who came out to play. The squad. Blood relation doesn't mean everything. That's true. That is absolutely true. Oh my god. Okay, guys. Hold on. I gotta go into stabby mode. Right now I'm in swipey mode. This is a stabby mode kind of situation. I don't like these pushes that they're doing on me. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming at you. There it is. Oh yeah. Yeah, JJ McField is kind of neat. It wasn't the best stream ever because I got lost a lot. Big shock. Who didn't see that coming? But I think the format that I was doing the stream in was really nice. And yeah, you play as a young lady named JJ McField, and you kind of unravel what the hell is going on while putting yourself through body horror situations in order to progress. It's quite a little something. And it might actually even end at the end of the next stream. It's not a terribly long game, so I'm not really sure. But I'm basically just vamping. I'm basically just vamping until I'm able to get Little Nightmares 2. You still suggest Night in the Woods sometime? Yeah. It's on my list. It was on sale recently, but I couldn't spend any more money that month. Right? Like, I'm trying to be responsible, and I couldn't spend any more money that month. So unfortunately, I think I had to lose out on the sale. But it goes on sale fairly frequently, and we got a boss fight. It goes on sale fairly frequently, and as such, when it does next, I'll try and purchase it. So this fight is the Witch of Hemwick. The Witch of Hemwick is invisible until you get really close to her. And while she's invisible, you know, she scurries about. These shadow monsters that we've been dealing with the whole time pop out and try to get in your way. And it's pretty rude. I don't recommend it. You're trying to be like that too. You have BPP and it's characterized by poor impulse control, so it's constant struggle to save money. Yeah, it's... Oop, there we go. Yeah, it's tough. And look at her. She's covered in eyeballs. Which I don't think she is if you have low insight. I think she just appears like a little lady. Little old lady. If you don't have high insight. So this boss fight's much more difficult. If you have zero insight, the shadow creatures don't even appear in this boss, and it's literally just running around trying to find her and stabbing her to death. She's a little lady, you know? So at the moment, the boss isn't that hard anyway, because I don't know where that shadow creature went, but it doesn't seem to be hot on our trail or anything. Oh, there it is. I think another one spawns later. Not really sure. Either way, this is all very doable. I just gotta find her ass. Chris Hemwick's wife. Oh no. She's very small and he's very big. You know, if they consummate their relationship, I imagine the next day she's pretty Thor. I hope that was the right Chris. Otherwise I just messed it all up. Alright, we got 2 Shadow Boys now. You love the memes of him holding his baby like a football? Yeah, Chris Evans is Captain America. Chris Platt tames velociraptors. And Chris Hemwick plays a demigod. Oh, but there was another witch the whole time! And now there's more Shadow Boys. There is 2. I'm really glad that Bloodborne pulled this actually 2 bosses gimmick on such an inoffensive boss fight. He's also the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, yeah, he's in that one too. So many Chris's. What's with that, do you wonder? You know what? Instead of just doing the stabby stabs, next time I see her, why don't I give her the pile bunker? Oh no. Oh, they're okay, they've learned. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, it's become like that, huh? Okay, well, we have a good idea where the witch is. You're getting the full thing. Bam! Wait, why are there 2 witches again? Oh, Jesus. What do you mean? The second one came... Oh, she's gouging out our spleen. The spleen is in the head. The witch activated her trap card. She did. She did. This is awful. Get up. Please get up. Please, for the love of gravy, get the hell up. Okay. Wow. This is spicier than I wanted. This is maximum spice. Oh, and she's got a big fuck-off halo, too. Well, isn't that delightful? Okay, well, this boss fight actually became something. It actually became something. Let's ignore her for now, and go after this one. I have no stamina. Great. Okay, well... Oh no. The patients have taken over the asylum. Okay. This is bad. This is worse than I remember by a lot. This is awful. If I could for a moment opine about the awfulitude of it, it's so bad. Where is that lady? Where did she go? Who tamed her? It's gonna be me. I will tame her. Like a wild horse. Where you at, lady? There you at. Oh, they're both together. Isn't that delightful? There, that's one witch taken care of. Okay, I guess I just need to hunt now. A hunter must hunt. Where's she at? There she at. There we go. Done. No more witches. Guys, get lost. I beat the boss. You can leave now. There you go. Okay. Holy crumbs. We got a lot of echoes out of that, too. That was not too shabby. Beating the Witch of Hemwick Charnel Lane. The Witch of Hemwick, right? That's her name? Beating her isn't that big of a brag in one try. It's not that big of a flex, but we did do it on hard mode. I only got my spleen taken a little. Yeah, you don't need all your spleen. So now we got the Rune Workshop tool. Now we can equip Carol runes, and that is the first thing we're going to do. We're going to level up, and we're going to get these runes on lock. Bet your bottom button. That's what's happening. And then we're going to explore a little bit more of Hemwick Charnel Lane, because there was a bit more to explore. We didn't see all of it. You're back. Sun found. Perfect. That's what we like. We like that around here. You don't have buttons? Me neither. We have that in common, you and I. We're not so different, you and I. Okay, so these are the runes we have access to. Higher blood vial maximum. Max Quicksilver bullets held. Okay, we want that one. That one's important. More blood echoes from visceral attacks. That's fine, I guess. More echoes from slain enemies. We want that one. And most important... Oh, wait, that's not the most important. We don't have the one I like. Temporary boost to transform plus 20. Alright, more blood echoes from V attacks. There's a rune... There's a rune that gives us health back when we visceral. And for me, that's like a huge survivability thing. So, I thought we had gotten it already, but I was incorrect. Nah, I think we can upgrade the stake driver. We can. We can upgrade it like hell. Bam. Le upgrade. And I think we can put another gem into it? Is that right? Oh, we already did. We already did that. Okay, so... I think this is the one I have equipped, right? I don't know. All I know is this one seems to be better. Physical attack up. Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright. Yeah. This is much better. Fizz up at full HP. Okay, so we even get higher strength when our HP is full. Let's see if there's better versions of anything else that I'm using. Just one that turns my stuff to fire attack. Okay, alright, we're Gucci. We're good. Very cool. So, let's level up.
What is it?
I desire some levels. Let me catch up on chat. You guys have been saying stuff. I didn't notice everything. You want Ramyun so bad right now? I want Pad Penang. Le upgrab. Another materia in it. Another materia in it. Chris Pine also exists? Who the heck is Chris Pine? What does Chris Pine do? Chris Pratt goes to a mega church that hates gays? Well, that's not very guardian of him. Chris Pine is in Wonder Woman? Oh, okay. I don't know about no Wonder Woman. What do we want? We probably want some endurance. That's what we probably want. I can spend 2 of them. I'm going to dunk a few more into Arcane, because it's coming to that point. It's coming to the point where Arcane is going to start being reasonable. A reasonable thing to invest in. Let's dunk all of our consumables as well. Let's just pound these back. Let's do it a little bit more responsibly than that. And see if we can't milk one more level out of this. There we go. I feel like we probably can. Maybe even 2 levels. Who knows? You follow a TikToker who has a seagull that visits his apartment every day. He's trying to tame it. I think you showed me something like that, didn't you? Someone? No, that was of someone catching a seagull in midair.
Stand close.
I love that energy.
Now.
There was another video of a small kid like in the middle of like a park, just like walking up to a pigeon and just picking it up and then throwing it at people. Like he was just running around throwing pigeons at people. That was the best thing I've ever seen. It was still in the wrapper. Oh no. Yeah, I think I shared it on Fachibook at some point. Ooh, we're getting low on blood vials, guys. Might be time to visit the Cum Dungeon. Hey, you know what? Let's go to the Cum Dungeon for a moment and get some more blood vials. Those of you who are not familiar with the Cum Dungeon, get ready. You have a lot of bird content on your TikTok feed. It knows what I like. I'll never understand you pro-birds. Alright, so this is the Cum Dungeon. And that was the Cum Dungeon. The chat's covering it right now, but we have probably like 80 to 90,000 souls now. You're very familiar with the Cum Dungeon. I'm not going to use it to level up until I feel like I have to, but I'm not going to use it to level up. I'm just using it to make sure that my blood vial stores are up to date, so I don't have to do any farming, which breaks up the gameplay. And even though people told me that's fine, it's a good hang or something, I don't I don't want to. So, we've got our blood vials dealt with. Now we can resume exploring Hemwick Charnel Lane. I believe there's even a survivor there that needs us to rescue him. He's so in need. Hopefully I remember where that is. I should also I should have put up the channel reward for today, but I didn't. We're gonna have a community challenge for April. I'm still kind of dipping my toe in the water on these, but there's a song that I never. Not only did I not release it, I didn't record it. I have the lyrics. I think I still have the instrumental, and it's basically I did a playthrough of a Super Nintendo. Really, guys? A Super Nintendo Dragon Ball Z RPG called Dragon Ball Z Legend of the Super Saiyan. But it's horribly translated. It's a horribly translated game that calls its protagonist Gok, and Gohan is named Goj Pikojiker, and it's like half French, half Japanese, half English. It pretty much doesn't exist on the internet anymore. It's a unicorn. And I did a partial playthrough. I didn't finish it. The community content is for me to do the song that I was going to do about it. It is to Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball. Like I said, I have the lyrics. I might still have the instrumental. All I have to do is record the damn thing. And so if we meet the goal, or rather I should say when we meet the goal, because this isn't actually going to be timed. It'll say there's only 30 days, but I'll just re-up it until we meet the goal. Once the goal has been reached, I will do the song. But because it requires a bit more work out of me, I'm going to increase the required reward. I'm not doing well here. There we go. You're so hungry and we have like nothing. Yeah, mood, dude. My only option is basically like a bowl of cereal. That's essentially all I can do. I hear a big boy lumbering around, but I don't see him, and that's weird. Why don't I see you? You're big and lumbery. Okay, there he is. Hello there, fella. You have crackers and that's it. Oh, jeez. The holy headbutt. Some attacks are easier to parry than others. Sweet cereal for dinner? Yeah, I've been subsisting a lot on Cheerios and Cheerio accessories. I think Cheerios at this point are my favorite cereal, which is probably very boring to you guys, but I've never really liked the sugary cereals. They're too much. I have an issue with sweetness. Like, I like sweet, but only up to a point. It's very easy for sweetness to become cloying to me. So, like, birthday cake, most cake that isn't ice cream cake is too sweet. I can't have more than, like, one slice, and then it becomes unpleasant. Frosted Flakes are good, but I could never fuck with, like, Fruit Loops or Lucky Charms. Like, any of the... I know Fruit Loops doesn't have marshmallows, but any of the marshmallow cereals, I couldn't mess with them. They're way too sweet. But I mean, I do like sweet stuff. I like ice creams. I like a lot of ice creams. Honey Bunches of Oats are a good one, too. I have a type of Cheerios that's like Honey Nut Clusters with Cheerios. So it's kind of like Honey Bunches of Oats and Cheerios at the same time. And it is a banger. It is a bop. It's probably my favorite. I've been really feeling like the Honey Nut Cheerios for realies. Like the OG kind. But those clusters, man. I can't be mad at the clusters. Okay, so we definitely missed a dude. We have to do some backtracking. Because there is a dude about. We are dude positive in this space, I think. It is here, right? It's not in the woods. Is it in the woods? I'm gonna have a quick look. Just give me a second. I'm gonna try I should say, try to have a quick look. He might be in the woods. I might be remembering wrong, but I could have swore he was in Hemwick Charnel Lane. Into the Woods with Meryl Streep. Yeah. Alright, so characters, NPCs, right? That'd be under World. NPCs. Let's see. Can you let me scroll down, please? I would say, oh, now we're gonna freeze? Okay, my computer's decided to freeze. So let's kill some stuff while it sorts itself out. I know reading a web page is like, very intensive. It requires a lot of resources. I'm sure your computers are the same way. Like, a web page? That's gonna take days. Sub-Zero visited me. He really did, and I don't appreciate it. It's a tempering blood gem. Let's deal with this bomb throwing one. And fall down with her. That's not what we wanted, but now that the witches are destroyed, we don't have shadow monsters to contend with anymore. I think we're safe. Okay, let me look. Let's see. It's got to be around here somewhere. Here he is. Okay, he's not here. He's not here. I was wrong. The two places look very similar. You're excited for the Mortal Kombat movie, but I don't get why they didn't retake Scorpion's "Come here" dialogue. I mean, they should. They don't? It's pretty weird. Okay, let's use a bold hunter's mark to reawaken. And I guess grab another level, because we got some. Okay, yeah, he's in the woods. Very weird. I thought we'd fully explored, or I thought that we hadn't fully explored this place yet, but we pretty much did. Whoopsie daisy. Now let me get back to my cockpit here. I'm missing all kinds of stuff. Cheerios has done us good. They have a lot of gluten-free options. Sub-Zero visited me. Yeah. Excited. Okay, got it. It had no base. Like, why even bother? So they fudged it. They gave you a fudge sandwich and told you that it was filet mignon. That's what they did. They did that to you. I'm going to quickly check out the Insight shop. Let's see if we can purchase anything that's worth anything. There's that. I do like Henrik's set. Maybe I'll buy Henrik's set and wear that for a bit. Henrik was the guy that we fought in the graveyard with Amelia. It is Amelia, right? No, Eileen. Why do I keep messing them up? Eileen the Crow. Vicar Amelia is the boss. I'll never get this right. Okay, Eileen. We fought Eileen. Or we fought with Eileen against Henrik, and now we have access to his silly pants, which I don't think are anything special. No, they are. Okay, they are. Yeah, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. It's funny, too, because Eileen is my favorite character, so you'd think I'd know her name or something. You would think that. Okay. Probably replace the head. Yeah, we can replace the head for sure. Okay. So we look a little different. We've got pants again. Now you know what? Let's go all the way. Let's grab Henrik's gear and put it on the body as well. It's still pretty decent. Okay, there we go. We're looking pretty good. So, levels.
Welcome. What is it?
We have levels to spend.
Very well. Let me.
More into Arcane blocks. And then we'll buy some hunter marks with the rest of it. There we go. Beautimus. Hebos. Now where were we going? Alright, we want to go to the Grand Cathedral. Okay. This is my least favorite part of the playthrough are these woods. Jesus, Ephraim, Criminy. I don't like. Give Arcane, please. I don't like the woods. The woods are, in my opinion, the low point of this game. They're horrible. And that's where we are right now. That's step next. Is getting into those flippin' woods. You're anti-camping? What's that? Do you have like a tent set up inside your house? You've caught a rabbit in your house, in a snare, in your house. It's filled with those cross guys. That might have been Dark Souls. The woods are filled with snakes. Just miles and miles of snakes. Oh, we're following me this far, huh? Yeah? No? You've changed your mind. Okay, me too. I've also changed my mind. Hello, Alfred. Is it safe to talk to you? Probably.
Oh, good to see you safe. Now, let's think up something to discuss. Just tell me what piques your interest.
Okay, let's learn. Okay, so we're at something of a crossroads here, right? I have a decision to make, and I'd like you guys to help me make it. This guy is holding our weapon, the weapon that we need. This guy has it. Now, there's two ways to get this weapon. One is killing him right here where he stands. But doing that invalidates his side quest, which happens much later in the game. If we complete his side quest legitimately, we get the weapon as a reward at the end of it. But that's a ways away from now. So, what do you guys think that I should do? Should I kill him and get the wheel now? Or should I wait until the game gives me the wheel legitimately? There's going to be quite a few boss fights between here and there. Do I feel like doing the side quest? I'm kind of trying to do, like, everything in this game. Kind of. Like, I'm not super committed to it, but everywhere I've been, I've tried to, find all the people, get all the treasures. Don't kill him? Okay. So, we're basically just going to survive. We're going to survive with the Hunter's Axe and the Stake Driver for, like, a good chunk of the game. And we'll get the Ligarius Wheel much, much later. So let's learn about the Healing Church.
As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing.
This is important lore.
I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral.
Good, cool.
And that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the Cathedral Ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit.
That was kind of the whole point of coming here, is to get healed at the Healing Church. But that kind of got sidetracked. And by kinda, I mean all the way.
Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of
the whole point of coming.
Scholars discovered a holy medium.
Yeah. I've released a TED Talk all about it.
This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing.
Byrgenwerth is actually one of my favorite parts of the game.
Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive.
Byrgenwerth.
But only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
What are we talking about here, DeKitty? What do you mean? So I've done all kinds of things.
There's something I want to tell you. A bit of wisdom from the eminent master Ligarius. Once, a scholar betrayed his fellows at Byrgenwerth and brought forbidden blood back with him to Cainhurst Castle. It was there that the first of the inhuman Vile Bloods was born. The Vile Bloods are fiendish creatures who threaten the purity of the church's blood healing.
The stance thing with the arms?
The ruler of the Vile Bloods is still alive today. And so, to honor my master's wishes, I search for the path to Cainhurst Castle.
Right. I don't...
bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure.
I don't know what
May
you're
the
talking
good blood
about.
Guide your way.
Maybe I've just never done it. Old one in a hole that rotates. None of this is ringing any bells for me. Is it something I could have done already? Before entering the forest? There's an old one down an elevator shaft. Really? Hang on, let me look this up. This is news to me. I think. Are you talking about the giant brain that falls down and then you go up to it and do a pose? Are you talking about that? Because that's like at the end of the game. That's like way at the end of the game. That's one of the last things we do. That's in the Nightmare of Mensis. JoJo stance, not a pose. Right, okay. I know what you're talking about now. We're on the same page now. Yeah, no, that's all the way at the end. Don't worry, I will do that too. Hello.
The password.
The password is Fear the Old Blood. Roll credits. Hey. Hey. That guy was... He's been dead for 30 years. Well, cool. That's kind of spooky. Barrett Wallace never had time for passwords, and neither do I. That is accurate about him. He really doesn't have time for passwords. Thanks, Ghost. Yeah, thanks to Ghost, now we can enter the Forest of Bullshit. The Forest of Bullshit, like you might expect from its name, is full of shit. I hate this place. I hate exploring this place. I hate fighting things in this place. I'm just going to be a grump the whole time. So you're not going to notice much of a difference, really. But I will. This is the swamp of the game. Yeah, essentially it is. Essentially. You are not wrong with that assessment. Like hot potato. Whoops. Want to be on our old hunter bone. We don't want to be without bone. Yeah, so I just gotta watch where I'm going, make sure I don't run into any danger without knowing it's there. The only good forest is in Princess Mononoke. I agree. That whole movie is amazing. You fucker. People who throw shit should be thrown into the dungeon. Love the little spirits, little Kodama. Yeah, they're cool. You can summon a Kodama as a persona in several SMT games, and you can fight them in several SMT games, and they look very similar. Are the gross things in the doll clothes in here? I don't remember at all. My nose is itchy. I don't believe they're in the woods. No, they start showing up when it's time to fuck with nightmares. Once we get into nightmare territory, we're gonna see the winter lanterns a lot more. Understandably, they're my least favorite enemy in the game. I think they're everyone's least favorite enemy in the game. They're pretty awful. Got some blood gems and a madman's knowledge. Not the worst as a prize, you know. I'll take it. Apparently all you remember from this game is Vicar Amelia, Gascoigne, and the Nightmare. Yeah, there's a huge chunk in the middle that I guess you've kind of blocked out, and I don't blame you, because this part sucks. This part sucks. Big dinks. Like the biggest dinks. Like, if you just imagine dinks, bigger than that. You're imagining bigger dinks now? Bigger than that. Another one. Another one. Alright, where are we? You love big dinks? I suppose that's the truth. You cannot lie. You wouldn't be spreading falsehoods about that, I suppose. Time to idle for doctors. All right, well, I guess you're going to miss the middle of the game again. Good luck. Good luck. I hope it goes well. I hope you go well. Got ourselves a lantern. We got crows. Can we open this? No. This is a shortcut that we open later. Like a couple of maroons. We're 1.5 maroons and then one half maroon, which put together equals a couple of maroons. Don't ask me how I know this. I just do. Maroon is an ugly color. When I was a kid, maroon, when you learned how to swim, the levels were separated into colors, right? So you had yellow. Once you could, like, not die in the water, you get yellow, right? And then once you do some other shit, you get orange. And then once the other shit that you've done is, like, second nature to you, then you get red. And after that, I guess if you can, like, live underwater or something, I never made it to the next level. But the next level was maroon. And, you know, I had some friends who had reached swim level maroon, and I was jealous of them. Fuck. Look at this bullshit. Who the fuck made that? You learned how to swim, but it ended up being for naught because I can't stand in most pools. Or because you can stand in most pools. Yeah. Tall pride. Tall pride. And then they changed it to numbers. It was swimmer level 1, 2, 3. I never got to level 4. Again, I guess I'm not a good swimmist. If my swimming skills were put to the test, I would probably fail. But I think I'm decent. I've only almost drowned like once or twice by accidentally getting pulled into the deep end by the wave pool. There were numbers when you learned? Yeah, probably. That checks out. Hey, guys. Sure would love to wreck your day. You got people throwing shit. Always with the throwing shit. I'm just gonna run up to them. The throwing shit guy's biggest weakness. Another guy with legs. Or a guy without legs that has a gun, I guess. Both of those. Throwing guy's weakness is social anxiety. Yeah, we come up on him. He's like, "Oh God, no! I don't want it. I don't want to people today." How? How could you do it? Okay. So far, it's not too bad. Why is my nose so itchy? Who designed it? So far, it's not too bad, but it gets worse. It gets progressively worse. We're in what appears to be a town now. It's very towny here. We're not quite done in the woods yet, though. We want to go back to the woods and save the town for last, because the town is going to be the place that we ultimately have to go through if we want to see any kind of progress in our lives. And, okay, I guess we're going this way. Definitely want to open the shortcut. I don't know what's happening. Oh. Falling and hurting myself is what's happening. So we've done that successfully. Good job, everyone. Very proud. Our progress-making skills are second to none. We make progress with the best of them. I'm not JJ right now. You're right. I should not be beating myself up to solve puzzles. That simply is not the way of things. We got a pungent blood cocktail. We don't appear to have anyone chasing us. Maybe this dude will chase us. There we go. Yeah, we're just a little bit on fire. It's fine. No harm done. I notice it too. We'll come to it. We just we got to look around a bit more first. Oh God, this part. Well, these things are back. Oh, I'm just dead. Oh, this is oil. Right. Okay. Understood. It's oil. It wasn't water. It's oil. I forgot about the guys throwing fire into the oil because it's oil. Fine. Fine. Well, now that we've died, we have a little bit more freedom. What a big thing to forget. You're right. You're right. You're not wrong. But listen. You know, you can't be everywhere at once mentally. Sometimes there's give and take. Sometimes you gotta, you know, roll with what you got. Alright, forget him. There, I just slipped like all that shit. There's a clumpy boy. And crows. Where the hell am I? Kill this dude for posterity. Okay, we'll run down here. Break our legs again. Oh no, we didn't break our legs again. This time we knew. We knew what was up. Where in the world is Pale Voyager? Tell me. Now, there used to be a game show. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? There's actually several iterations of it. But the one that I'm most familiar, the commissioner was a black lady with a big hairpiece. She had big hair. And then there was like some dudes who sang a cappella, and they were called rockapella. And they would like do the transitions. They would sing, as people named rockapella are wont to do. And altogether, I think it was a pretty cool show. Stop it! The worst is when they push me. It's like really offensive. You know? It tramples on my dignity when they push me. It's so annoying. It barely even does any damage. It's just rude. Some people just have no couth. Emasculating? I don't know if I'd go that far, but it's definitely a rude move. Go on. Yeah. Yeah. Dumb. Alright, let's fall in the big hole in the ground, I guess. That seems to be the hep thing to do. Can I just, like, activate it but not actually fall? Is it set up in a way that lets me do that? Nope. Well, we got crows down here. Let's switch to Swipey Boys. The Silent Hill hole. It does kind of feel that way. Alright, what we got here? We got antidotes. That was it. There's just some antidotes down here. Silent Hill 4 is your favorite? Really? That's surprising. Most people don't. Most people think that one's the worst. But I'm basing that off of it was from when it was the newest one. You know what I'm saying? Since then, much worse Silent Hills have come out because the company that made them, the dev team that made them, handed them off to another American company, and Americans just don't know how to Silent Hill. It's on the trend for you to like the least popular ones. Is this the new Crash Bandicoot? Yes, it is. Thank you for noticing. Jib on the Sticks. Welcome to the stream. We're playing a little bit of Bloodborne, aka Crash Bandicoot 5. And you know, we're having a pretty okay time of it, if I do say so myself. If I could stop for a moment to brag, we've barely even died 10 times this stream. Barely. Almost didn't even happen. You wouldn't notice if I hadn't pointed it out. Alright, there's some stuff in here too. Nose resumes itching. I did get exploded, that's true. But it was all in the name of science. And when things are in the name of science, they technically count as a tax write-off. And so they basically didn't even happen, ultimately. You know? Okay. Well, I guess we should go through the gate. The gate seems to be the one place that we haven't really been or done. So let's gate it up. Sorry for hitting the mic. Nose is mad itchy and it doesn't seem to be stopping. There's no end in sight. What game would I say has the highest skill gap that I'm the best at? Talk about a game I like? Well, you're breaking the rules here. You're supposed to pick a system, and then I talk about whether I liked it. But I'll answer the question. I'll answer the question anyway. Let's see. Probably these kinds of games, honestly. Or Bayonetta. Like, Bayonetta... Not so much Devil May Cry. For whatever reason, I'm not great at Devil May Cry. But, same question. All right, fair. I mean, look, you spent the points. Let me refund you for the talk about a game I like one. Hang on. Let me refund that one back to you, and then I'll answer your question properly. There we go. Okay. There we go. That should have refunded your points to you. Devil May Cry claps my cheeks constantly no matter how hard I try. Yeah, for whatever reason, like, I'm good at it. I'm good at Devil May Cry. I'm not amazing, though. I'm not get S ranks on every level on the difficulty where you die in one hit good. But I am that good in games made by Platinum. So Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising, Transformers Devastation, Astral Chain, you know, those kinds of games. Guilty Gear I'm decent at it. I used to be really good. I used to be tournament good, but I'm pretty rusty. I have not played in a competitive way in a very long time, and it shows. But yeah, mostly those sort of, I guess they call them spectacle fighters. I don't like that term for them, but they're like the hack and slash games by Platinum. You know, Wonderful 101. But the one I'm best at is Metal Gear Rising. I don't know if that is still true today, but when I played it, look, there's an achievement in that game. I don't really know what the point of this is. I think you just like walk around this gate. It's like not even really keeping anyone out. But whatever. Metal Gear Rising, when I was good at that game, there is an achievement in that game that requires you to beat every level with an average of S+, which is the highest you can get, by the way. And for that to average out, you basically need to have no fewer than 3 S ranks on the stages. And you have to get all the hidden challenge fights that happen in the levels, so you have to backtrack and find they're almost like collectibles. And then you have to get S+ on them as well. You have to do all that for the entire playthrough on the hardest difficulty. And so there's easy, I think there's very easy, normal, hard, very hard, and then Revengeance difficulty. You have to do all that on Revengeance, and I did it. So probably Metal Gear Rising is the game that has the highest skill gap that I'm the best at.
You know
not that I'm the better than other people, but that of the games I'm good at, I'm probably the best at that one.
The hours of the night are many, and the beasts more than I can count. A veritable hunt.
And if I'm able to stream the dishwasher, then I'm definitely going to stream Metal Gear Rising as well.
And the blood imbibes you.
That is true.
A most frightful fate.
And we can all laugh at how rusty I've gotten. But it's my opinion that Metal Gear Rising has the best combat system ever. Ever made. The best one.
And seek an ancient, shrouded church.
Okay.
The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength.
I know exactly where you're talking about.
Yes, I'm unquestionably certain.
God Hand. I have the digital version of God Hand. Okay, we got a tonsil stone. Let's investigate what that's about. It's probably in our key items. Yeah, there it is. Okay. A latticed, deformed rock, or perhaps a meteorite. Appears useless, but possesses some odd gravitational force that prevents its riddance. A dubious soul once said, "Step lightly round to the right of the great cathedral, and seek an ancient shrouded church. The gift of the Godhead will grant you strength." God Hand, when I first tried it, seemed like a really shitty game to me. But I think I went in with expectations, and God Hand is not the kind of game that you can play and have expectations at the same time. And, you know, multiple people assure me that it is one of the greatest games of all time. Who might argue? I don't know. But I have it. so I might get around to playing it at some point. We just got, what is this? I hear something stomping around. Is that a sack boy? It is. Is this his house? It is. Fuck! It's a sack boy who lives here. I'm so slow. There we go. Alright, well he's not an issue anymore. I'd like to rip my nose clean off my face and throw it to anyone who'll hear me. Wikifeet combat didn't work out for him. Nope. He made the wrong mistake. Alright, we got Beast Roar. Force of Beast Roar repels nearby foes and objects. Okay, we'll grab that. We'll stick that where that is. So far, these are not the spells we want, the ones we've picked up so far, but it doesn't hurt to have them. So, how do I use items again? Nope, that's the wrong button. There it is. Okay, it's square. So if we get surrounded, if we find ourselves in a pickle, we can use that to sort of knock everything away. Not too shabby. I'll go with it. Okay, we're on swipe mode. I think we want to be on poke mode. There we go. Killed the dude who ate our souls. Oh, we have so many echoes right now. Holy shit. Okay. I wish I hadn't seen that. Well, just have to monkey my way through here and hope it doesn't go to the birds. Thanks. Thanks for that. These are the guys that caused the most trouble. And now they're dead. No more trouble from them. I still do want to get down there. And hopefully now, without any guys throwing stuff, I can do just that. Ever played Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice? You're a fan? Hey there, Grandmaster Eep. Been a while since I've seen you here. Welcome into the stream. And yes, I have. And that is actually on the list. I do intend on streaming that game at some point in the near future. I think that game's fantastic. Is it safe to come down here? Is it safe to rip my nose off my head? Guess there's one way to find out. Right, this is how we get further into the place. We don't want to go further into the place just yet. Or maybe we do. I don't know. We want shortcuts. There is more in that village that I didn't get, so we're gonna go back and deal with that promptly. That's some bloodstone shards. Oh, this looks like a shortcut. I think we got it. I think we got our shortcut. Maybe not. No. I mean, kind of. We've opened a way so we don't have to walk through the swamp anymore to get by. So we don't have to worry about this place being oil going forward. I'd say that's worth it. I'd say that's worthwhile. We'll just kill these young ladies in the pond here. They're not really bothering anybody, but I don't like the way they look. I don't like the way they puke. I guess I've been playing enough Animal Crossing that I feel like I can judge whether people belong in a place based on how ugly I think they are. That's what Animal Crossing taught me. That I am the HOA and everyone must yield to my mighty dong. That's fire. We don't want to step in fire. I mean, we do, but we don't tell people that we want to. It's an open secret, is what they call that. Alright, what's over here? I hear trouble. Where's it coming from? It's coming from up there. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, that was a lot of ow all at once. Missed the visceral, but it's fine. It's fine. We don't need it. We don't need viscerals. Where we're going, we don't need viscerals. All we need is love, at least like a 40 ounce, and an idea. Am I backtracking right now? Is that what I'm doing? This smells awfully like backtracking. I think it is backtracking. It certainly barks like backtracking. It absolutely was. It absolutely was backtracking. All right, to hell with this. Let's just go. Let's just go. I really want to find this shortcut. I have so many echoes though. Look at how many echoes I have. This is an absurd amount. It feels like I should stop and go back to the Hunter's Dream. You got paid tonight, so you got to order Chinese takeout? Awesome. You know what? I might have gotten paid today too, actually. I haven't checked. I actually forgot today was today. The 1st. I'm just backtracking to the backtracking. Stop it. Get some help. There should be like a cavern or something. It's just going to be like an hour of me scratching my nose every 5 seconds. This is really frustrating. Alright, I think it's this way. What did I get? What do you mean? Let me look at chat. Oh, we're asking about the Chinese food. Yeah, good question. Nyeh. There isn't anything on my nose. So why is it itchy? Just don't understand. I don't know what just died so that I may have its... Oh god, this place. Oh, fuck me. Okay, well... Yeah, this is not a good place with as many echoes as we currently have. What do I want to do? I think I remember where the ladder is, but it's going to be tough. Fuck. I'm stuck. Amazing. Amazing. Welcome to the stream, Papa Beatloaf. Jesus Christ. I should have just gone back. I should have just gone back. Unbelievable. God damn it. I couldn't move. All right, if I'm lucky, all of that shit is on the ground and not on an enemy I have to kill. If it's on an enemy I have to kill, this is going to be a very, very different run back. God damn it. I should have just gone back. It doesn't take that long to run here. Oh well. It's too late to cry into my milk now. You got chow mein, almond chicken, veggies, and dry ribs. That sounds pretty good. Also, yeah, happy to have you here, Beatloaf. How are you doing? Okay, we want to go this way. Then over here. I can still hear people chasing me. It's not a good feeling. Not a good sound. Okay. Go around this cage. There was a place that I was trying to get to. It's a nice place. But to get to it, I have to go through a not-so-nice place. Okay. Fuck. That's like the worst. The worst outcome. That's what we got. We got the worst outcome. Alright, let's get his attention. Got some leftover Chinese in the fridge. Now I'm a throwy guy. No, he's running away. Don't run away from me. I don't think he's going to go further. Never mind, he's going. He's decided. Oh my god. Well, hello. Okay. Hang on. Okay. No, don't run away. I still need you. Okay. He's dead. I'm going back to the Hunter's Dream. We're not risking this a second time. So dumb. So dumb. Well, it could have gone better. It could have gone worse also. He could have killed me while I was trying to get my echoes back from him. And that would have been hilarious. But not what I want. Not what I'm here for. Thanks for the follow, Grandmaster. Big appreciate on you. I know that was like 6 minutes ago, but I don't look over here very often, and it doesn't show up on my overlay. So thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Let's see. All right. Well, wow. Holy cow. Levels. I think levels are the first thing we want. Because if you don't get levels, you'll never know how straight things are. Because we don't have little bubbles in the center of our brains. Or do we? I don't know. Something keeps us balanced. All right. We have 20 Arcane. Let's start dumping stuff into Endurance. Beautiful.
Farewell, may you...
And it looks like we're pretty close to another level? Yeah, like, wait. Does it say how many I need to the next one? Well, whatever. We'll just use some stuff. And while we're at it, actually, we got this gold pendant for Vicar Amelia. Let's crack that open. There we go. We got a gold blood gem.
Welcome.
Now, may I have a level, please? One
Very
more,
well,
if you don't mind. I realize it looks like I'm just taking all my stats to 20. I'm not, but I want there to be like a baseline, right? I want things to be at a certain level so that I'm okay all around, and then I can start specializing. That's what you're looking at. So, let's see. Guess we can repair some stuff. The main thing I wanted to do was stick... Oh, did it not go in there? Where did it go? Is this it? Gold blood gem. Attack versus beasts up 12.6%. Okay. Can we stick that on the stake driver? Nothing really likes it. So I guess we won't for now. Well, that was kind of a waste. Oh well. Okay. Let's get back into it. Forbidden Woods. I guess since we no longer have echoes to worry about losing, we can explore that underground swamp area a little bit more thoroughly. We can put our big boy pants on our big boy head and big boy get down to big boy business. Big boy. I'm kind of jealous of you guys with the Chinese food, leftover or otherwise. I will not be having anything like that. I think there's maybe some like French fries in the freezer and maybe some popcorn shrimp. Also, I'll probably just have those together with some hot sauce, and that'll be my dinner after the stream. That's what I'm looking forward to. You made ramen with steamed veggies? That sounds amazing. You sound amazing. Okay, I'll just run past all these dodos. They're about to go extinct anyway. I've read books. Apparently it's an Asian food day today. I guess so. I mean, I have some instant noodles in the pantry. I could probably fuck with that, maybe. Oh, there's a lot of dogs. Oh, I'm dead. Well, la-di-da. So I was playing Monster Hunter Rise since it came out. I was playing it yesterday by myself, and I managed to do some things. There's a mechanic from Monster Hunter Generations that I didn't really get into too much, but it seemed intriguing to me. In Monster Hunter Generations, you can create a Palico and actually control it and play as it in your game. Like, instead of being a hunter, you're a Palico. It's called a Prowler. And you can hire Palicos from this NPC, and like their stats are kind of randomized, right? So they have like passive stats that are randomized, and then they have like abilities that are randomized. We ate them to extinction and then made them stupid in media. They had no predators and were so trusting. Yeah, dodos were delightful, and we completely messed that up. We mess everything up. But yeah, so you could make like the perfect Palico in Monster Hunter Generations, but it would take a while because RNG is never on your side in Hunter games ever, not even once. You mained Palico in Generations? Yeah, so did Jif. I never actually played Generations proper. I still kind of want to, even though it's like so 2000 late to play it at this point. Because I heard really good things about like the I don't even know what they're called, but like you can have like different types of weapons, like adept and agility and whatever, and you can do like crazy like dodge rolls and basically turn the game into Demon Souls or something. It sounds really neat. But yeah, you could basically re-roll the perfect Palico, and it would take forever, but it was doable. Oh, we don't want stab. We want swipe for these guys. We want the Hunter's Axe for these guys. Jeez Louise. Can't even hit these damn things. Ugh. Holy cow! Alright. I'm just not going to bother. I'm not going to bother fighting them. They're impossible to hit. Wait, I'll try one more time. Well, I mean, that kind of worked. Jesus. This place is so hostile. Oh, he's still coming. Jeez, oh my god, it's like a horror game. Ah. Oh wow, yeah, he really is just still coming. Okay, well, forget about you, buddy. You do what you gotta do, you weirdo. I'm gonna climb this ladder. I'll come back later when you've calmed down. And in Monster Hunter Rise, you can also hire Palicos and Palamutes, which are the dogs. And they also have randomized passive skills and abilities. Well, the Palicos have abilities. The Palamutes, you can actually freely rearrange and re-equip them as you see fit. So I spent a lot of yesterday doing that, basically. Just doing a quick hunt, coming back to town, looking at what Palicos I can hire, making sure that all the hires look the way I want, which is something that you can customize. And I basically got what is, in my estimation, the perfect Palico and perfect Palamute. How do you determine what you want in a cat? So, I mean, a lot of people are going to say, oh, just, whatever you think will be good. But from what I understand, I'm just going to stand here for a moment and explain this. From what I understand, the best move for Palicos, the best thing to be is Gatherer, because all the other things kind of assume that you're going to do damage, but Palicos and Palamutes have very low damage end game. They're not very useful for it. So the best thing to get on Palicos are buffs, and of course Pilfer, which will steal pieces off of monsters, which you always want. Hang on a second, we're not coming down here just yet. You always want that. So I think the best passives are status effect up and equipping your Palico with like a poison or paralysis or a sleep weapon. Status effect up. Your second skill can be whatever. Status effect costs 3. You can have a maximum of 5 skill slots. So you can do things like HP up or, immunity to sleep, whatever. But the main thing you want is status effect. As long as it has status effect up, that's what you want. And for its abilities, the first slot and the 5th slot are always fixed, depending on what kind of Palico you have. So if you have a gatherer, then the first ability is always going to be endemic life throw or something, and then the 5th one is always going to be pilfer. So you're looking at what the 2, 3, and 4 skills are going to be. By the way, we just made it back to Yosefka's clinic. That was a shortcut. We can get back here whenever we want. But yeah, so status effect up no matter what. For abilities, you want, I think something like, let's go, let's fight, let's win, I think. And that one regenerates your stamina over time. The next one is Buff Bomb, I think it's called. And that one gives you just like a strength boost. And then the other one is Paralysis Trap, like Paralysis, whatever. It basically, they put down a shock trap. That's the best Palico that you can get, according to most people. For Palamute, it's a lot easier. Just status effect up, and then maybe like attack up or HP up. There's really not a whole lot that you need to re-roll for. The Palico is going to be the most annoying if that specific Palico is what you're trying to get. Okay, so let's explore this place we just opened up. Yeah, I spent most of yesterday doing that. Before the stream today, I got all the relics, and I got all the I did all the side quests that I had left over. Eco. The game that everyone pronounces as Ico. Papa Beatloaf wrote all that down. Yeah, I know I kind of circled around a lot. Apologies for that. Hopefully it made sense. Meh. Nostrils. Oh, I think we can go up here. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, well, yeah, we can go up here. I'm a bit blind. Let me put my lantern on so I will be less blind. I see you, crows. Apparently scientists think humans evolved badly purely because of our noses. Well, I'm likely to agree right now, since my nose keeps itching for no reason whatsoever. I don't understand it. There's nothing on my nose. There shouldn't be anything irritating it. I've scratched it so many times that if something were there, I definitely would have gotten it by now. So I think I just have rabies. That's the first symptom of rabies. Itchy nose. There's a character in Bleach named Itchy Nose, and he's rabies incarnate. Oh. Okay. Is this Yosefka's clinic? I think we're on the other side. I think we're actually in her clinic now. What in the fuck? Okay, alright, Yosefka. You weirdo. We got communion. This looks very much like the room we started in. Time to fondle bodies now? No, we're not that kind of hunter. This is so spooky. Ah.
Moonlit scents.
Uh-oh.
How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. Well, I won't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to leave... Oh well. I've always wanted to try my hand on a hunter.
I'm just gonna go. We're gonna leave. We're not gonna bother her right now. She's busy. She's busy right now. We don't want to interrupt. You know, it's rude. You know, that's on us. We walked in without being invited. Being a hunter is lonely business. I can't do the worm actually. Yes, I do the cooking. Yes, I do the cleaning. Another song reference. It's a song reference I don't get. That's for sure. What's in here? Oh. Oh, look at you. Aren't you fun? There you go. That's for you. Handwritten scrawl, seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. And what's this? Cainhurst summons. Willy, willy, well. He's kind of cute. Yeah, a little bit. There it is. Okay. An old blood-stained summons, inviting an honored guest to the forsaken castle Cainhurst. Rather bafflingly, it is addressed to you. Do not hesitate. The stagecoach leaves from Hemwick Crossing. Okay. Well, that's actually the place that we go in order to get... let's just open this door. We're not strangers anymore. That's actually where we get the vampire stuff. We get the why can't I say this word? Ligarius's wheel. We get that from there. So we'll go to Cainhurst soon. We're gonna mess with the forest a bit, maybe get some levels, you know, try our luck. Because Cainhurst is actually it's a pretty beefy place. It's a pretty beefy place, and it's not as easy as just going there and running through and getting everything, because unfortunately, you have to fight the boss in order to get through. So that does kind of smell. Cain is the accepted theory for the origin of vampires in Vampire the Masquerade. Do you think there's any connection between that and Cainhurst in this game? Because that is where the vampires live. Is that dude still splishing around down here? Okay, no, he's left. Well, I guess now it's just a matter of running around and grabbing everything. So let's do that. Probably not, but I'm headcanoning yes. That's fine. We'll treat this like we're playing Doom. Always be moving. Never don't stop running. Always don't, never don't stop. Okay. I think we've pretty much gotten the margins of this place. Now we just need the center mass. There's something here. Dirty blood gem. This dude seems to be involved. I think we got everything. I think we actually did. So we can leave. Tickety-boo, and we're on our way. Cain gets cursed with vampirism for betraying Abel. That's some deep cuts. I think that's just some horse shit down there is what that is. We don't want any part of that. I am going the right way, aren't I? The answer is yes. Oh, hey. Oh, please stop. They hurt so much. The swirlies looked like the death juice in Hercules. There's death juice? How come I don't get any death juice? Where's my death juice? I want death juice. I pay my taxes. I don't super remember where to go to get to the shortcut, but I feel like it's through here. Yeah, he jumps into the water to save Meg. I haven't seen Hercules in a very long time. Cain hates modern vampies, though. Is it because they're not keeping it, like, kosher? Like vampire kosher? They're breaking all the rules and not caring about the consequences? Alright, we're back to fighting regular old dudes with weapons. What a comfort. He still views it as a curse and repented? Oh. It's like kind of a different direction than I was expecting. I thought he was going to lean into his vampirism and be like, no, I'm the OG. I'm the vamp boy. You're all making a mess. Cut it out. You bunch of scallywags, is what he says. Maybe I can get to that cliff. You know, how vampires talk. There we go. Got a blood vial out of it. Okay. This might be the place I'm thinking of. If it is, things are going to get very noisy. It is. Fuck. Ah, god damn it. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. Ah, crap. Yeah, so there's just a dude with a flipping cannon outside. Because that's reasonable. Oh, hello. There's a guy shooting at me. John DiMaggio voices a vampire in Vampire the Masquerade named Smiling Jack, who was an old-timey pirate before he turned into a vampire. He's your favorite character. Does he talk like an old-timey pirate? Because I think that's probably the best thing I've ever been told. Possibly. Oh, I guess we're just going to be stuck on the geometry. I guess that's who we are. There you go. Alright, we're going to put a stop to this with the quickness. Now we can explore a little bit better. This character model reminds me of Rob Zombie, which adds to it even further for me. That's cool. You love Rob Zombie? I wish he was my dad. That's fair. I wish a lot of people were my dad. Including other streamers. You know? Enemies pretending to be dead is not a good look. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It makes you look kind of like a doofus. And I can't think of anything worse than looking like a doofus in the middle of the night. Okay, well, that went okay. Like in The Walking Dead when they play dead before grabbing ankles. Yeah. Why do they do that? They're not smart. They're not. They're not smart people. It's kind of like a prerequisite to being a zombie. I was about to say vampire. Prerequisite to being a zombie is that you're kind of a dumb. Like a big flippity-floppity dumb. He's going to explode into snakes any second now. There, he's done it. He is now snakes. What a guy. What a marvel of technology. What an example of human science. Did I just assume that zombie's intelligence status? Hey, Vignoric, welcome to the stream. And yes, I did. And I'll do it twice. I'll do it so many times they're going to have to put me in prison for doing it. I'll do it in front of the kids. I don't care. I think we got ourselves a shortcut over here, though. I do care about that. The device is currently not... Never mind. We do not have a shortcut. Fuck them kids. Yeah. Basically. Okay, well, I guess let's try to be very careful about how we proceed here. Like this guy, he's a lot of a mess. There we go, that takes care of that. Get that blood vial. I'm mostly just trying to get a shortcut. This is the second half of the forest we're in right now, the part that I hate, but we're not quite there yet. We have a little bit of a few chores to do. Nothing fancy. That guy can be in hentai and be paid hella good. Yeah, he's all about the snakes. That guy is more snakes than person at this point. Okay, so we can activate this, which is all fine and good. Oh, there's a dude there. We'll talk to that dude in a second. More snake than solid snake? Absolutely. This guy is more snake than anything else. Let's talk to this dude who's zero snakes.
Ah, a new face, are you? And an accomplished hunter, it would appear.
You've got a bucket on your head. Right?
I am Volta, master of the League.
The League of Buckets
Members
on your
of
head?
The League cleanse the streets of all the filth that's spread about during the hunt. Like any half-decent
Bucket Knight from Rule of
hunter,
Rose.
You know? Haven't you seen
I have
enough
Rule
of
of
these
Rose,
wretched
and it's
beasts?
worth $700
Slugs
right
and
now.
mad doctors. Sentence these fiends to death with the help of your League confederates. What do you say? Why not join the League?
Okay, yeah, let's
Yes,
join the League.
As a hunter well should.
Doesn't hurt me any.
Commit this to heart. Our own Carol Rune, symbol of the League.
You love the story, Rule of Rose. You hate that it fell victim to survival horror bad combat. A lot of people say that...
brims with
Hold on.
defiled scum and is permeated by their rotten stench. Just think, now you're all set to hunt and kill to your heart's content.
You're
Hunt
weird.
In cooperation with your fellows, your League confederates.
This is talking about the multiplayer. There are multiplayer aspects in this game. There are factions that you can be a part of that have different outcomes depending on which faction you are. Like, you can be a Vile Blood, which is basically like a vampire. You don't actually get any vampiric abilities, but you're essentially working for them, which puts you at odds with the Executioners. So if you're a Vile Blood or an Executioner, and you put up, you ring a bell for someone to come help you, if the person that comes to join your game to help you is of the opposite faction, there is a 50% chance that they will join as an enemy instead of as a friend, and then you guys are going to have to duke it out. That's real. There's also the Hunter of Hunters faction. You get that from Eileen. And then there's the League, which you get from that Buckethead dude. And the League and the Hunter of Hunters, they don't really have any cross-pollination like the Execution. But each faction has its own special Carol Rune that give you like minor stat boosts. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm not going to be dabbling in any of it, obviously, because this is not a multiplayer playthrough. This is me versus the darkness and my butt and all of you in that order. I feel like we can get higher up. But it's probably by falling through here. Let's see what happens when we come outside. What's it like up here? It's very windy. Better range. It was very spicy up here. I can never hear darkness without thinking of my Kingdom Hearts trauma. I mean, if you've played a Kingdom Hearts game other than the first one, or the second one, I guess, you've already been traumatized. Individually, like just without any extras. Kingdom Hearts 2 is already pretty guilty, honestly. You've played a good chunk of them? That's a shame. What happened to that series was a shame. It had such potential. Someone went and fucked it up by turning it into the most confusing thing that's ever been documented by human hands. Got more poison knives. Seems to be a fellow over here. What's going on, fellow? You sure do got a lot of corpses about. You sure are eating people.
Whoa! Blimey, don't scare me like that.
Yeah, yeah.
On a night like this, I took you for a monster.
No, not me. Not me.
Thank the stars, you're fairly normal.
What were you doing there? Just,
Was it you who put down that awful beast?
having a nibble.
Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
Yeah, Yurt, I absolutely do. I know of 2 of them. Well, we just visited Yosefka, and she didn't seem too keen on us being there, but she wanted us to send people to her. And you know what? We have not been doing our due diligence in that regard. We've sent nobody to her so far, and I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't at least honor our contract by sending one person her way.
Well, I'll be. Thank you. It's about time I made a move. I can't very well stay out on my own. Oh, you're giving me hope. Terribly kind of you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Take this.
Enjoy the hospitality.
It's all I can offer us, thanks.
We got some thank you for the pungent blood cocktail.
Thank you. Except I can't very well stay out.
Yeah, of course, that guy who's completely innocent, and he's definitely is not eating people at all out here. Well, we send him to Yosefka's clinic. I'm sure she'll take great care of him. I'm sure he's going to be just fine under her hospitality. She is really the best that money can buy. I feel like if I was isekai'd into the Bloodborne universe, you'd be one of the jerks hiding inside. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of your best bet. But honestly, there aren't... Ooh, that's a cannon. We just got a cannon. We just picked up a cannon. Can we equip a cannon? We cannot equip a cannon. We need 30 strength to equip a flucking cannon. Well, no cannon this run, ladies and gentlemen. We can't do it. We can't make it happen. Neither us nor the captain has the power. Not Captain Crunch, not Captain Planet. Because as he lets us know, the power is ours. But in this situation, nobody has it. Your little lady arms can't handle a cannon? For real. I think the cannon fires like cannonballs, obviously, but I think they cost like 4 quicksilver bullets per shot, or like between 4 and 6 of them. Ooh, golly, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. We're going to open up some of our options here. We're going to open them right up. If I try firing that cannon, your arms will fall off? I hope not. So I'm leaning forward at the moment, because I'm very excited. You okay over here? Oh, she's taking a nap.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Sometimes you got to take a nap.
What is it?
I desire
Very well. Let me...
levels up. That's what I desire. There we go. Put some more in endurance there. The doll can do no wrong. No, she's delightful. In fact, here, have a small hair ornament.
What is this?
I forgot that we picked that up.
I can't remember. Not a thing, only I feel a yearning, something I never felt before. What's happening to me?
I don't know.
Tell me, Hunter. Could this be joy?
Maybe. You deserve a little joy. Oh, we got a tear stone. Delightful.
Welcome home. What is it you did?
Okay, cool.
Farewell, good.
Is there a word like furry for doll fuckers? I don't know. Ball joint enthusiasts? I've got no idea. They're out there. Okay, we're going to repair our stake driver. We're going to fortify our gun with... Wait, hold on. The tear stone. We need to investigate that. Where is it? Tear stone. Here we go. Silver shining tear stone. Used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. A doll sheds neither blood nor tears, and thus its nature remains unknown. Whoever thinks this is precious must be troubled by severe naivete. I feel like it is pretty precious. We just break it open. There we go. We got a tear blood gem. We're going to slap that into our gun. Because HP continues to recover +2. That's what I've been wanting. It doesn't make that much of a difference. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, it doesn't help that much. But it helps a little much. You know? It helps slight much. And for that, I can't fault it. So, I guess we're going to spend the rest on Why don't we buy more antidotes? How about that? Some antidotes, some throwing knives, and the rest on pebbles. Perfect. So we're going to visit a few places really quick to see what we can see. Let's go to the Cathedral Ward first. How are you guys doing right now? You hanging in there? You enjoying the Bloodborne stumble through? Like, I feel like I've got a pretty good grasp on it now. The further I get into the game, the more I remember. So we've got our horror, we've got our cranky old lady, we've got the nun, who stands at attention when we come near, and we have this guy.
Ah, you, the swindling offcomer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
We're ready for a party now?
I'll spare you one nugget of advice.
Oh yeah, give me nuggets.
Beware the Lady of the Night. I can see it in her eyes. She deeply resents the young saint.
I think it's the other way around, my guy.
She hears people whisper. She knows what people think of her. Yes. She despises the saint for having what she doesn't.
And what would that be exactly?
Bloody wench, they should have moved her on ages ago.
The young saints from Saints Row. Yeah, so honestly, this lady right here, Ariana, I think her name is, she's the nicest person down here. Next to this little weirdo over here. She really is. So, I'm not gonna have anyone stand here and give her dukas. By the way, I'm wearing a Dishwasher Vampire Smile t-shirt right now, in case anyone was wondering what's going on my chest, which I think people wonder all the time. Let's go to Yosefka's clinic, now that we've sent the Beast guy there. I call him the Beast guy because he wasn't a good guy at all, you guys. If you send him back to Uden Chapel, he kills everybody like Yurt the Silent Chief, which is not a good mood. It's not a good mood. Did Yosefka relock the door?
Oh, I've received another
This
patient.
motherfucker.
This time, I'll be trying old blood. I've achieved much, and I owe it all to you. Take this as thanks.
Alright, we got some blue
Custom
elixir.
made. And cheers to the discovery of kinship.
Kinship. So that's a theme that's
Does it
going to be
make you
coming up
feel
soon.
warm inside.
Well, if there were no indications up to this point expressing that she's bad news, that should do it. That ought to do it. That should get the job done for sure. Yeah. So we sent that guy to her because if we sent him to Uden Chapel, everyone dies. He's secretly a beast. He's actually a beast. If you attack him, he turns into this giant monster, and you got to fight him, and it's like a whole thing. And I would usually do that. I would usually go ahead and do that. In other Souls games, when you send the traitor, every Souls game has a traitor. When you send the traitor back to your hub, they hang around for a bit, and then as you kill bosses, they kill NPCs. Every time you kill a boss, they kill another NPC. But when they first get there, they're well behaved. They don't kill anyone just yet. Oh fuck. This dude, there goes 2 of our insight. This dude is a different story. He will absolutely kill someone the second he gets there. Yeah, now that you've had a little taste of me, you're all hostile. Why am I not getting the viscerals? Hello? There we go. Just a little taste. Just a little bit of taste of hentai for me. I know what hentai tastes like, thank you very much. I don't need any help. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess let me use some madman's knowledge to get that insight back. I really don't like that about them. Oops. There we go. We want to be faithful to our madness. I mean, I don't really know if it is madness. People say that the higher your insight, the more mad you are, but I don't think that's true. I think it's the more insight you have, the more of reality you're actually able to perceive. I don't think that's madness. And it's extra confirmed to me that when those little squid-faced guys, which is based on Lovecraft, based on Cthulhu mythos, all that good stuff, you know, when you run into those and they suck on your head, you lose insight. You lose that value. So why would one of them attacking you make you less mad when their mythology is all about encountering them causes madness? That's the way I'm looking at it. That's how I'm seeing it. Oh, hey, this one wasn't here before. What's your story, little guy? Hey, buddy. Hey, fella. Well, I'm just going to give you an enema. There you go. He's dead now. He had a beast rune on him. Weird. Why would he have that on him? Okay, well, it was the guy. The guy we sent here got turned... Yosefka's turning people into jelly blobs. Chinese food's here? Alright, go get it. Yosefka's turning people into little blue jelly blobs. And we just saved a lot of people by sending that beast guy there. Honestly, it's kind of poetic irony, you know? And we got the rune out of it, which I'm pretty sure is the rune that I was thinking of before. So we're going to go get that now. We're going to equip it, and I think it's going to make the rest of this playthrough a lot easier. For me. So we've got acquire more blood echoes. Okay, here it is. Where is the beast rune? Oh no! It's still not the one I'm thinking of. Damn it! I'm going to have to look up to see which one it is. So I don't want to miss out on it. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, we'll buy more Molotov cocktails as well. And I'm going to try my luck. I don't really think very highly of my luck. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to muck around a little bit. I really don't want to do the rest of the forest right now, so I think I'm going to try my luck at Cainhurst. I think we're going to go to Cainhurst and try and get what's there. Maybe we can get the wheel before we even go through the forest. That would be great if we could do that. If I can get that flinkin' wheel. Because, like, I'm hyping it up so much, I don't even know if I like it. That's the thing. I don't know if I'll even like the wheel. I haven't really messed around with it. Shit. Alright, let's try again. Let's go. Oh, so fast. Alright, that counts. No! It didn't count! Why not? That counted, and then I messed up the visceral. This is going all kinds of wrong. We'll just kill him the old-fashioned way. Being fancy has failed me. Okay, so the reason why we're back here is because we got the summons to Castle Cainhurst. And it said that we have to go to Hemwick Charnel Lane to make good on that invitation. So here we go. Ow. Are those ghost horses? Do we have the horses of ghosts? Your fortune cookie says you're getting a surprise announcement. Maybe you already got it. Okay, totally spooky carriage in the woods. Let's go. I'm not going to mince words. I'm not going to waste time. We were invited after all. Now, it's interesting that the invitation was in Yosefka's clinic. It is addressed to us. So, I'm thinking maybe The people who sent that letter knew that we were in Yharnam, knew we ended up in Yusefka's clinic, and we just didn't stick around long enough for the letter to reach us. Cinderella had a carriage in the woods. This couldn't be bad. No, you're absolutely right. Only good things going forward, he said, waiting for the next loading screen to finish. Here's the thing. Castle Cainhurst is hard, but not the inside of it. The inside is whatever. The front yard of this place sucks the most. It sucks the most. And so what I usually like to do is I usually like to just sort of run around and grab everything. Die as many times as I need to do that. And then just bum rush the front doors. That's usually what I do. But here we are. Castle Cainhurst. I said it was near the end of the game that we were going to do this. I underestimated myself. I think I usually do it late game. Because we're actually here now. And if we can beat the boss, if we can beat the boss of Castle Cainhurst, we can get the Ligarius Wheel. So we didn't actually remove ourselves from the ability to do so by too much, by letting Alfred live. And I don't feel too bad about it. Okay, so Operation Explore this place is a go. This place also has those annoying leeches from the swamp cave thing. Those live here too. But even worse than them are an enemy called Bloodlickers. You don't feel too bad about not killing someone? Yeah, no, I don't feel too bad about not killing them. I feel pretty good about it, I think. There is a level of guilt, but it's not like a high level of guilt. Oh, good. Okay, good. That thing didn't see me. That is a Bloodlicker. They're kind of everywhere. These leeches are mad sturdy, so rather than fighting them, I'm just going to run past them all and try to get the treasure. Jeez Louise. It'll take a few tries. The Lickers in Silent Hill were dogs. What did they have? Did they have long tongues, the dogs? What do Silent Hill dogs do? I haven't played a Silent Hill game before. Although I've watched a certain Let's Player do it a long time ago. Super long tongues? That is a weird thing for dogs. I mean, real dogs have pretty long tongues as far as tongues go, I guess. Just shut up. I don't care. Give me the... there we go. I got it. All right. Go ahead and kill me now. I don't care. Somehow I lived. I don't know by what mechanism or divine being I did, but I did. Excuse me, young lady. Oh, there's some more. Are there no treasures around here? I could have swore there would be at least one. Ow. Mind your manners, please. Don't jinx it. I mean, it's fine if I die right now. Like, I don't really care. Because the lantern's so close. We're basically just running around trying to get items. So it's not a big deal. It'll become a big deal once we go inside and things start killing us there, but once we're inside, it's fine. I should also try and kill one of these things. Probably. I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go. Got the numbing mist. Anything else out here? Yeah, over there. Oh, there's a few things over there. Fuck. Half my health with that. Alright, well, there's one more. Two more treasures. It'll be easier, though, because I won't have the entire map chasing me. Borrow the strength of the terrible undead dark beasts. Ooh, we get to use the same move that Parl uses. That's nifty neato. Well, let me switch over to it. Maybe I'll pull it out on these lickers and see what they think. Well, that didn't help. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, so when you get to Cainhurst Castle for the first time, your first thought might be, wow, this place is way too high level for me. Like, I am under-leveled AF. These things are killing me in 1 or 2 hits. You know, I should probably not be here. That's generally the feeling you get in a Souls game, or really most games, when things start clapping you effortlessly. And that's the feeling that I got when I first came here, but I pressed ahead anyway in the interest of exploration. And it's not that bad. This part is medically the worst. Also, yeah, you don't do much damage to them either. They don't take a whole lot of damage from your swings. So these guys are definitely too high level. But the inside of the castle is a completely different story. None of the enemies inside are that big of a threat. None of the enemies inside do this much damage per hit. So, I think it'll be okay. Now that we've got our wits about us and we got all the items in here, we can finally get on over to the castle itself. And the Bloodlickers can't get through the front door. They're very polite. They haven't been given permission. We're not polite though. We'll go in anywhere. We'll walk anywhere the road takes us. We have this little lady cleaning the floor. Don't be fooled. They're hostile too. They're just waiting for an excuse. Oh, hello. We got ghosts. We are bona fide ghosts. Sounds like your ex-girlfriend. Your ex-girlfriend comes up a lot in these games. You know? I think per stamina, we actually get more out of the swipes. Better stun lock, too. Oh! Yeah, you saw we got hit there. It wasn't that bad. It was a dark timeline. Sounds like it. There's a lot of crying in here. I don't know why we're doing it. I'm just cleaning the place out. Getting whatever echoes we can find. Oh. The crying was me when MCR broke up. Aw. That's sad. We got a Rider Polish. If I'm not mistaken, the Rider Polish is a rapier that's also a gun. If I can equip it, I will really quick, just to show you guys this gun, weapon, sword. We cannot equip the Rider Polish. We don't have enough blood tinge. But yeah, it's essentially, yeah, it's a gun blade. It's a rapier that can also fire a bullet in its tricked out form. It's not bad. It's not a bad weapon. I used the Rider Polish for a while on one of my other characters. I did a blood tinge playthrough where most of the blood tinge weapons in this game are situated here in this castle. So they did patch it, but there was a way to get here right at the start by abusing a jump. Oops. They've patched that out. It's no longer possible to do that. But when it was possible, I took it. I basically ran here at like level 10 and just sort of avoided everything and got my weapons and then continued the game proper. Apparently the dude who designed the gunblade in FF8 regrets it and thinks it's stupid now. Well, yeah, see? Took a swing at me before I even did anything. Well, we found the crying ghost. Shut up! People are trying to sleep. Okay, we got a bloodstone chunk. It's not the worst. Yeah, well, they added gunbreakers into Final Fantasy XIV as a type of tank, and they use gunblades. That's their weapon of choice. I don't know. I think a gunblade is kind of a cool idea. I don't think the design in FF8 is all that cool for it. I don't understand how it works. Where does the bullet go? It's just like a revolver handle with a blade on it. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But a blade that fires bullets is pretty cool, and that is the Rider polish. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you guys. Welcome back, you kitty. How are you doing? We're in Castle Cainhurst now. You missed a lot. Your knees are thinning. Oof. That is not good news. We don't like it. We don't like thinning knees. How about we don't ever do that to me again? Oh, there sure are a lot of ladies here. There sure are. I mean, if it ain't fixed, if it ain't broke, if it's rice twice a day, if it's sometimes rice, don't fix it. You got injections in both of them again because apparently they get to give a higher dose than the doctor's office. Cool. That's power. If it doesn't work, then question mark. Well, I hope it does work. It better work. I'll fire everybody. Systematically, one by one. I'm glad we still have the Hunter's Axe for now. It does good work. You got stabbed 3 times today? You mean like needles, right? You don't mean like a doctor was like, hey, in order to help you get better, we have to actually like commit a hate crime? Because I hate when that happens. Fool me once. Okay, what's in this chest? Probably boobs. Oh, it's a noble dress. We got a noble dress. Let's put on the noble dress. Ah, fancy. What a beautiful lady. Actually, my blood-tinged character wears this dress. So that's cool. That's not bad. We're not mad at that. You got 3 very long needles poked into you? That doesn't sound fun. At all. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't sound like good times. I get a lot of needles myself, but they're like the regular kind. They're not like... I think painkiller needles are more terrifying than blood-drawing needles. And I'm not sure if there's anything to that, but that's where my feelings are. I feel like when they give you the painkiller needle, they're not nice about it because they're like, it's not gonna hurt in a second anyway. Bah, you know. I feel like they employed a little bit of tenderness. I hear something. Probably that thing. I hear that thing. Idiot. Oh, don't you look stupid? What an idiot. Never been bothered by any sort of needles. That's why I can pay people to give me tattoos and piercings, no problem. I don't like needles in my mouth. And a lot of the time when they do the numbing, it still hurts a little bit, even though they're like, yep, it should be good now. Surprise! He'll be back. He'll be back later. Did he fly back up? Oh, he just died. He could not reckon what I just did to him, and he just died about it. That's fantastic. Oh, yeah, we thought we were clever, weren't we? Well, we aren't. We aren't clever at all. We're idiots. We're very stupid. You died of embarrassment? Yeah, you did. Will you shove it up your Stromboli? Alright, the injections hurt during the shot because of the filling up the space with goo. Yeah, not pleasant. Found out during my first root canal that I'm resistant to the numbing agent dentists used. Yikes. That's a nightmare. That is nightmare time. When I had I had some tooths drilled and some caps and stuff put in because after 35 years of taking minimal care of my teeth, I got a cavity. So oh shit! Oh no! Don't do it! No, let go, please. I don't want to die like this. Okay, thank you. It was pleasant. It was numb for like 15 minutes, so halfway through, all of a sudden, I felt everything. Yeah, ow. Not a fan of that. Don't want that ever to happen. Yeah, but when I had that shit done, they were like, hey, let us know if you don't feel anything. And then they started, and I'm like, I feel a little, and they're like, okay, 10-4, good buddy, and they gave me more of it. And it's like, how about now? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, okay. See, that's communication. That's teamwork. And that, as I've said countless times during this stream, and over the course of my life, it makes the dream work. It does. It does. Thanks to it, Shrek exists. You're welcome. This fucking sword have ding dong. Having a sword is for idiots. Alright, where were we? We got a lot of fancy statues here. A lot of these statues have bubbas, and they have some sleeve covering their vubbas, which I guess that's art. Take that, feudal Japan. Fuck your swords. Yo, Immortals Phoenix Rising, a game that I estimated to be fairly mediocre, even though it's getting really good reviews and everyone says they love it. I'm just kind of butt mad that it's just ripping off like a bunch of shit all at once. Period. It got a DLC that puts you in, like, China. And it's like Chinese mythology. And now suddenly I'm interested. Oh, don't do that. That's disgusting. Oh, they're just going to do that now? Stop. Yeah, oh! Wow, that was a grab. Oh my god, I'm going to die here. This is it. I'm going to get stuck in an animation and I'm just... Yikes. Nope. And then there was one. Don't you feel stupid. Bitter. Yeah. What was it? That was me with Sword Art Online. What a novel concept that was never done before, Sword Art Online. What a funny idea. Yeah. Ooh, hey, we're putting these on immediately. Hang on. Let's do this. Executioner. 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 And we need a better hat if we're going to be an executioner. We should wear this. At least until we get... No, that looks stupid. Hold on. I'll find something. The black church hat. I've seen worse. Ooh, what about Gascoigne's hat? We don't have Gascoigne's hat. Shit. Well, how about this one then? Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, that tracks. Okay. We're fancy now. Fancier than we've ever been. Oh, I hear crying again. There's that crying one more time. I know what that sound means. It means more ghosts. Before we fuck with any of that, we're going in here. Got a chest to open. We've got the Vile Blood Register. Let's see what that's about. Red leather record of the Vile Bloods loyal to the Covenant of Annalise, Queen of the Vile Bloods at Cainhurst Castle. A record of the Vile Bloods, bloodlusting hunters who seek blood dregs of their prey, kept throughout the ages. Note, online use only, cannot use this item offline. So in other Souls games, you know, if you use the red eye orbs or you join covenants that are all about invading people, your name gets put on a list of people that are sinners, essentially. That's essentially what this is too. So the Vile Bloods are basically people who want to invade others and harm them, and you know, you get your name put on a registry that shows how many kills you've committed. It's a weird note at the end of the book. Yeah, it's a bit meta. It's usually bad to put your name on a list. I agree with you. Whether it's like a registry for offenders or RSVPing at a wedding, equally bad. Let's see, what do we got here? We got ghosts. We got ghosts as far as the eye can see. I'm losing my voice. They had internet in Cainhurst? Yeah, they did. These are vampires, man. They don't have to worry about shit. Okay. There is something in this room that will make all of this so much worse. And I'm trying really hard not to set it off. But I probably already have. Yep. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Things are about to get a lot worse. So one of them screams, and that makes all the ghosts super hostile. And I'm marked, also. Which I think is some kind of a debuff. This is the worst. Alright, calm down, ladies. No need for all that. Oh! Alright, we should be able to just spam on her. There we go, because we got that extra endurance. That's what it was about. We didn't skip leg day. Okay, now I'm just gonna run. That was a bad idea. Yeah, that's the screaming one. There's a couple of them actually. Fuck. Alright, forget that. Forget it. I need something. Nope, not you. You. Oh fuck. Heal, heal, heal. Okay, that could have gone better. So many screams in this damn game. Yeah, people are constantly screaming in Bloodborne. It's an epidemic. We're just gonna keep spinning to win until they're all gone. No shame. Voice actors couldn't talk for weeks after they worked on Bloodborne. Ain't that the truth? Alright, I was hoping to kill this thing first, but I guess it got the better of me. So, bravo, I guess. GG, my friend. So we've essentially dealt with the Phantom Menace as things currently stand. And that's a nice feeling. Cool. So we can get this chest. Whoops. I think this might be the Evelyn in this chest. I could be wrong. Guess we're about to find out. Yep, there's the Evelyn. Evelyn is a gun. It's arguably the best gun in the game for blood tinge. If your goal is to fight with guns in this game, which is one of the hardest ways to play this game, the Evelyn and the repeating pistol are the best guns to use. You can get the repeating pistol pretty early on in the game. Okay. So we're just going to do a metric explore up here. Oh, we're marked again. Oh, God! Stop. Where's that coming from? That one. Okay, that was so close. I almost just absolutely died. We don't care for it. We're not big fans. Cut that the shit out. Yuckers. Okay, where was I? Exploring, if you don't mind. If I could just have a moment to myself without being accosted by weirdos in the stacks. Final Fantasy sakes. Fuck, again. Keeps happening. I don't know who's doing it, but they better stop. Yeah, come on. Let's go. Nothing missed. Okay. Okay, it's in my best interest to find that person first. I've already tried the let's clear the place out first strat, and it doesn't work. Gotta kill these guys instantly. The second they present themselves. Why? Why am I taking a nap? I don't think I did that. Sometimes it's just time for a nap. What? Okay, hang on. Voice actors couldn't talk for... Yeah, okay, I'll do the voice acting for Crying Child. I'm well-equipped and experienced. The repeating pew-pew, Kefka vs. Sephiroth, who would win? You can find your person on Tinder. I think... probably Sephiroth. Kefka is not much of a fighter. I know he's the final boss and he has all this dumb bullshit on his side, but he's not really a fight guy. He's more of a poison people and fuck them up in ways where they can't defend themselves. Do you mind? And I don't really see Sephiroth being put in that kind of position, which puts Kefka in a major disadvantage. If we're talking Dissidia Kefka, then maybe. But like in-game Kefka versus in-game Sephiroth, I think Sephiroth has the upper hand for sure. I think he for sure has the leg up. You consider the Dissidia's canon? I think they are, because the one of the bosses from Final Fantasy VII Remake uses Dissidia moves, and so that's something. All right, we got some Quicksilver bullets back. So much crime. Hey, buddy. What the fuck? I'd like to kill you before your friend shows up. I sure would like to. Oh, he doesn't know I'm here. Well, now he does. He didn't die. You're supposed to be dead. Let's try this again. Nope. Unlucky. What? No, no, no! How the fuck is he defending himself like this? Got a micro SD card, so now I can download games on the Switch. Awesome. How big is it? Hey, Pip Mimi, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just about done, honestly. We're very close to the end of this bad boy. We've made serious progress today in Bloodborne. 64 gigs? That's not bad. It's not going to last as long as you think, but it is not bad. That is a respectable amount. Okay. This is a bad place to be in general. I'm going to go over here. Oh, that's worse. Oh, that's worse. Let me go. No! Okay, well. Whoever did that shit needs to be stopped. Fuck. Okay. We'll just deal with you first. I mean, keep your head, at the very least. Okay, we've actually unlocked one of the spells that we're going to use. Finally, we unlocked a spell that we're actually going to use. But I can't really get to it at this moment because we're kind of being stabbed to death. Holy fuck. It's bad in here. I'm gonna keep it real. It's bad in here. All right, you need to GTFO, and so do you for that. Oh God. Let me go. Let me out. Ah. No more of that. Hey, Neon Doll. Welcome to the stream. We got like 10 minutes to go. Your timing could be better. Let's equip the Executioner's Gloves. We can use those. They require 20 Arcane. We can finally start leaning into our Arcane build here. Am I magic now? I'm getting much closer to magic, yeah. I've got 20 points in Arcane. I think I can start finally using it. So it doesn't do a whole lot to the ghosts. But as our Arcane grows, we will be seeing better returns on it. And it can only go up from here. Another screaming one. No thanks. You keep your vocal chords on the minus. That's all right, guys. Did the Discord notification go off properly? I don't remember if I @ everyone on it or not. I think I did. But happy to have you guys here all the same. We beat up the witches of Charnel Lane. We got to see the other side of Yosefka's clinic. We will return. So, ooh, some knight armor, fancy. You never got the you never got the notification of the stream? That's weird. In Discord? Yeah, I did @ everyone. That's odd. Yeah, it's funny. I post a video to YouTube. I post a post to Twitter. I post a post to Facebook, and I post a post to Discord. And you guys fell right through the net. You didn't have Discord open. Okay, well, I mean, that makes sense. It's no biggie. It's not a big deal. You didn't miss too much. We're just hanging out here. Yeah, we went to Yosefka's clinic. We went through half of the Snake Woods. Not all of the Snake Woods. Enough of the Snake Woods, if you ask me. You happened to look at your email and it told you I was streaming? Okay, I'll take it. Time for inquisitiveness. There's something in this room, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not wrong, there should be like a ladder or something. Like a lever. Maybe another door. There ought to be something in this room, though. I think it's this room. If it's not this room, I'm about to waste everyone's time. And I do so love doing that. Let's see. Let's make sure we have the lantern on. Having a lantern on makes things easier to see. Huh. You were already on Twitch, so you got a pop-up that you had started streaming? Okay. Well, I'm glad it worked. I'm glad that worked out. Yeah, maybe it's not this room. Maybe I'm thinking of a different room. Let me go outside and take a little look-see at what's available to me. How do I get outside? Has anyone been outside before? Okay, there we go. I made it. Aha! We have more stuff here. What's outside is rooftops and ledges. Rooftops and ledges, as far as the eye can see. The danger of falling has never been higher. I see you up there. Wait, maybe I can throw my hands at you. There you go. That's for you. Okay, bye. We got some kin cold blood. It's also my anniversary today, so my partner was over and I couldn't watch any streams. Oh, I mean, absolutely do your anniversary. You have to stay off your damn feet for like a day. Love that the current insult at the moment on social media is go touch grass. For real? Like, basically go outside. You've spent too much time inside, you nut. Go outside and touch some nature. Is that basically... Am I understanding it? I want to make sure I understand the insult before I start using it. Okay, basically, cool. Here's the lever I was looking for. Go touch grass. That's fantastic. Alright, we've opened up yet another shortcut to a place that we've been before. How are we doing? We're doing a little bit okay. Now what I need is just a few drops of human blood from all of you. There's a ladder now. Now there's a ladder, right? Pretty sure. I don't think I messed that part up. I think the part about there being a ladder is true. Or was I supposed to kick it down? I honestly don't remember with this game. Let's go Banana Poke. Hey there, welcome to the stream. I don't think you've been here before. Very happy to have you here. I'm Pale Voyager. I play all kinds of games that make a mockery out of me, which is, it's every game. Every game does. You're looking at someone who bats 1,000. I appreciate that you're here. Oh. The ladder is there. Okay. Let's go back downstairs, I guess. Don't want to be some kind of a ninny running around up here. D-Kitty's the backbone, absolutely. Without her, I would just be a top hat with some googly eyes. You know, Slytherin is the lifeblood. Without that, I would be an inanimate pair of googly eyes and a top hat. We have some very important people in here. Okay, where did I see that ladder? I know I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. You can't come in here and tell me that there wasn't a ladder. Why am I so dumb? Does anyone know? Does anyone know why I'm such a dumbo? Oh, here it is. The ladder's literally right here. Okay. Neon Doll's the left kidney. Yeah, we all basically form a Voltron that becomes me streaming. It's a weird dynamic, but it's who we are, you know? It's who we are. Treasure waits ahead? I hope so. God damn, I've been on my feet all day. What's in here? You were flipping out. You thought, she's my mom? No. My mom is definitely not in the stream. Or is she? Mom, I'm streaming right now. Am I about to encounter some horse shit? It feels... Oh no, I'm about to encounter some clump. Clumpy boy! Let's go. We all need a stream, Mom. Yeah, Slytherin's always in horny jail. This is like, I mean, as first impressions go, I feel like we're coming on a little strong, guys. I feel like we could probably be less extra. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it so much. I hope that you come by for more streams, because we're pretty much at the end of this one. If I'm being frank. My name is Tyrone, but for the moment, just for you, I'm Frank. There is no easy way to present this machine. You're not wrong. That's true. I don't know what I was thinking. The vaccine made you extra? Hey, you don't have to blame it on the vaccine. Being extra is allowed. You're absolutely allowed to be extra. I'm just gonna slap the gumdrop. Oh, they've multiplied. Okay, well, I didn't know we were multiplying gargoyles out here. I thought we were a little bit more civilized than that, but it seems we aren't. You're always up for some Bloodborne? Well, that's great. I stream Bloodborne Thursdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. Yeah, if you'd like to join the Discord, please do. That'd be fantastic. All right, I think we're just gonna end it on this roof, on this anonymous roof. Thank you, everyone who came to the stream. I appreciate everyone who showed up. I appreciate everyone who stayed even more. If you like me, you can follow me. You can follow me on Twitter at Pale_Voyager or join the Discord. These are both good places to see what I'm thinking and what the community is up to. The next stream will be, what's today? Thursday? Sunday. The next stream is going to be Sunday at 3 p.m. We're going to be resuming Bloodborne. And until then, I hope you guys take the sweetest care of yourselves, and I will see you on the next stream. See you on the next stream. Words are hard. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Let's see if there's somebody's stream that we can get in on. It's always a bit dodgy. We never know. Let's see. well, I'll leave you guys in the capable hands of Canis Sky. She's streaming Monster Hunter Rise at the moment, which, if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, after I eat my dinner, that's where I'm going to be. So, thanks so much for coming, everyone, and let's get this raid underway. If we could just dump some apple dews on her head, that would make my night. So yeah, let's go. That's it. Stream's over. Everybody out. Thanks for coming.